Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking on the video. Just got a notification that my friend figured out what I was cosplaying earlier today, so that's always nice that they recognized it without me telling them. Anyways, today's video, I wanted to talk about bronzers slash contours. I really call everything a bronzer because I don't really do anything different, but take it with a grain of salt that some of these probably are considered contours. Whatever. It's the stuff that goes there. Ironically enough, not wearing any bronzer today because I was doing a cosplay earlier where I needed heavy blush, and I just filmed my blush video. As you will probably recognize, this exact same makeup. I changed my top to brown because contour. This video probably won't be very long because I don't have a lot to show, but I do have some favorites, and if you're looking for some affordable options, some not affordable options, whatever you're looking for, I got you covered. Stay tuned, let's get into it. First up, I have this palette from Ace Beauté. This is called Bronzed in Paradise. I got this in my last BoxyCharm, or one of the last ones, and I have really come to enjoy it. It is really orangey, because, you know, sometimes you don't want them to be super orange, especially when you're pale, but if you go in a light hand with this one on me, it works. But I really like the range in here. If I ever need to do somebody's makeup, I have this palette ready to go. And yeah, the formula is really good. It's very pigmented too. I mentioned her in my last video about blushes. I'm just gonna assume that the blush one's gonna go up first, I guess. Need to assume that. And this bronzer in here, again, is a little bit orangey dark for me, but that's okay because it wasn't necessarily made just for my skin tone. That's all right by me. But regardless, she's beautiful. Sorry, forget I said and in there. She's beautiful. With me, you have to be really careful and use a light hand because I'm very pale, but the formula is just wonderful in this palette. This is a very good purchase. Another BoxyCharm item. This is from Wander Beauty. It's called Trip for Two Blush and Bronzer Duo. This was like in my first ever BoxyCharm, I think, at the beginning of the year when I started getting it. And first off, this blush is really nice. I didn't mention it in my blush video because I don't really ever use it, but I really like this bronzer contour. What did it say? Did it say bronzer? Yeah, bronzer duo. And I just really enjoy this. It's really good for my skin tone. As you can see, it's very light. It's not too orangey. It's more on the cool tone. Oh my gosh, I can't say tone. It's more on the cool tone side, which I very much appreciate with my skin tone. Yeah, I sometimes have to deepen it up just a little bit, kind of keep layering it up. Not deepen it up, I have to like layer it up. But I have traveled with this guy. I recommend this. This guy from L'Oreal, I debated decluttering at one point, and I'm really glad I didn't. It's the True Match Lumi Bronze It bronzer. This is like it's 01. It's the first shade. There's 3 of them. I'm pretty sure that came out. I will never run out of this, ever. But this honestly is my go-to blush. If I'm just putting on a look, I will probably go for this one. It's not too heavy on my face. I can just really go on and it won't be a mess. It's not too orange. It's not too cool either. It's like right in that perfect range. And I just can't sing it this guy's praises. Was any of that English? No, was the answer. I can't stop talking about this guy. I bring it everywhere and I'm all like, get this one. This is a really good product from L'Oreal and you will never run out of it, ever. This guy is really old. This is from Tarte. It's at least 2 to 3 years old in my collection. Ashley gave this to me a couple Christmases ago, and the highlighter is really beautiful, though it's really, really subtle. But this guy, this was like my only cool tone bronzer I had, or contour. Was it? What do they consider this? A contour. Okay, this is a contour. And it is very, very, very cool tone. It almost looks gray on camera. And this one is very, very subtle. I will go back to it sometimes, but I find myself really having to layer it up. And then on camera, sometimes it just kind of looks like nothing. So bear that in mind. It is from Tarte, so this is probably the priciest one I mentioned. The Ace Beauté one might be more pricey. I don't think the Beauty Bakery one was 18. That feels too low. I don't know, but this one's from Tarte. And oh, I didn't say, it's the Don't Be Afraid to Dazzle Double Duty Beauty Contour and Highlight Palette. Once again, this guy's making an appearance. This is the Physicians Formula Ultimate Moomaru Butter whatever collection. I didn't say any of that right. This bronzer right here is perfect for my skin tone. It's not too dark. It's not too orange. It's very nice. As you can see, I've really messed around with it. It's very buttery and well formulated as any of the butter bronzers are. Like that one works really well too. These all would work. You can see there's more like shimmery ones. That one looks real gold on camera. Haven't got to play around with them because they're not for my skin tone, but these ones up here are really good. I think, oh, it actually says what they are on the back. Hold on. It's light bronzer and bronzer. Wow. Spectacular. This little guy, I love him. He is from the dollar store. It's from LA Colors. This is in the shade Light. Can I open you, please? And this is amazing for $1. Honestly, again, kind of my go-to every day. If it's not the Lumi Bronze It, oh my gosh, help. It is, that didn't move it at all. This is what's on my face. And that guy is actually pretty good too. If you want to like set your under eyes or do that thing, carve it out, I guess. But this guy is just really nice. And for $1, I wanted to try this for so long, so I said, screw it one day. You just can't go wrong with this guy. And for $1, what's there to lose? I couldn't make a bronzer video without including the Hoola bronzer. This is the Hoola Mini. I didn't want to buy the full one, and honestly, I don't need to because this is plenty. I keep thinking I hit pan, but I think there's just a speck of glitter in there that won't come out. I love this guy. It is a little bit orange on me. I've always wanted to try the other one, like the lighter version, but I never wanted to spend the money. But I like this guy for what it is, and I don't know if I would ever repurchase him. I think I'm good on bronzers if I don't repurchase them, but I'm clearly not running out of him anytime soon. And unfortunately with this one, because this is a repurchase, well, now he works. He used to like not fit in there correctly, so it was kind of frustrating. So that, oh, there we go. See, it like does that. So that was a reason why I stopped using it for a while, but whenever it's not doing that, this is a great bronzer. Everybody knows that. Everybody on the internet knows that. I have the classic NYX Highlight and Contour Pro palette. This is the powder one, not the cream one. And she is so beat up, like on the outside packaging, because she has been everywhere with me. I only got her last year, but I wonder which shade I use. I used it not too long ago after not using this palette for a while, and I forgot just how phenomenal this shade is right here. I wish they sold it as a single. I remember I looked up reviews of this before I bought it, and everyone was like, could you please just make this a single shade? Because I don't have to pay $25 just to get that shade again. And I would have to heavily agree with them. Also, I just noticed you can remove them. So let me think about that next time I travel. But I love this palette. I also kind of use, it looks really orange on camera, but no, wait, this one. These two I kind of use together sometimes, but this guy on its own is so good, and I need to use this guy more. I know it's just because it's a big clunky palette. I don't ever think about it, and it's kind of sitting away from all my other bronzers, but if you want to invest I think it's still $25. It used to be. This is a great investment and really nice to do multiple different faces. There's also a highlighter in here, I just realized, but this shade. And that'll do it for this video. I know it was super short. Like I said, I didn't have that many bronzers and contours to talk about. My goodness, what is happening out there? What are you drilling? Sorry, that took me for a surprise. But anyways, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed. I know it was a quick little one, but I really like my makeup today, so I'm trying to film some stuff and have a lot of stuff in advance to put out. So anyways, if you like this kind of stuff, subscribe, comment, whatever else you want to do. Go check out my other socials. I'll be linked down below. I'll try to link everything down below. I don't know if I said that in this one or the blush one. Either way, we'll try to link everything down below. But thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!